Two. Huh? My dad's in the man.
The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Bucks, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Magic. Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
Round one of the East rolls on. Game two, just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. On the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Z out there with lights out. Then there's Towns. Then there's Payton. And it's Junior in at the 5. And for Orlando, the natural out there with Banchero. And it's prime time. Then it's Dub. So the Bucks win the tip. You look at the Magic. Well, they notched a big win in the series opener, trying to avoid a letdown here tonight. Greg, what do they need to do to maintain their momentum?
You know, Kev, first, I think they need to weather that early storm. They're going to face a desperate opponent. But once the game settles in, it's about playing smart and playing with energy. You're the favorite for a reason. Go out and show the world what you're made of.
Well, if they could only hear that from you, that would done. That's a great piece of advice.
Well, Banchero's got a strong scorer's mentality and doesn't hesitate if the shot's open.
Pass to lights out. 6 to shoot. Right wing. Here's Junior. Banchero grabs the board.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Here's Dub, defended by Towns. A three-pointer, no good. Here's lights out. Pass to Tate. Bucks passing it around. And here's Junior. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Banchero. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Tucker the pass to primetime. Now Banchero. Fires from the wing. Here's Tucker. That's tipped, and he recovers it. Pass to primetime. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's lights out. Knocked away. Here's Dub. Tucker the pass to primetime. Here's Dub. Tucker a screen. Here's Dub. No good that time.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Here's lights out. Back to Tate. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Magic leading by 4. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley, and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl-Anthony Towns. Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. Will try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Banchero against Towns. Towns sets the pick for Payton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
That's good from Payton.
Switch it up. Switch it up.
No good on the second free throw. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Here's Primetime. A three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Pass to Lights Out. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Tucker, the pass to Dub, and the call will be against Redhawks. That's his first foul. Here are the Magic now. 9-point game. Banchero, a screen on Tate. 6 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. The 17-footer.
There's Towns using his length. He doesn't like anything getting over him.
Payton, right side. Here's Primetime. He's got 6, and he comes up with the deuce. Primetime's got 8 points.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take
Towns wide open.
Oh, that's it.
That's it, coming off an assist from Payton.
Look, this is a big part of Towns' value. He's a big who can stretch the floor for you.
Towns against Banchero.
I heard
There's
what you
Primetime, and stolen by Payton. Knocked loose. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, he doesn't get to the line all that often, but Murphy is nailed at the stripe.
Orlando shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's why.
And the first one at the line is good. And Orlando making a change here. Dorsey's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Payton. Both shots good from the stripe.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Tate. Here's Lights Out. Orlando grabs the miss. Tucker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Dorsey. Anunoby sends it back. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Orlando, ain't nobody this is good. The team across the street.
Here's Primetime. 8 points for him. Lays it up off the glass. Prime Time's got 10.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
No, I don't. I only got enough. Fun left. New Xbox he was on the wall. We was outside smoking last week.
Here's lights out. Still without a basket. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You didn't see me?
And stolen by Junior. Pass to Tate. Stolen by Tucker. Banchero with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma.
Yeah, and a nice touch there from Banchero to get the jumper to fall.
Milwaukee trails by 14. Lights out, passes to Anunoby. To the inside, lights out. Yep, it counts.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Pass to Tucker.
We got a new girl.
Here's Prime Time. He's got 10.
Always right there.
Banchero looking around.
Listen, you don't want to do this.
Well, even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Now, here's Junior. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Pass to Tucker. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Natural. Milwaukee trails by 12. Anunoby outside. Tate with the ball. No scoring in this one. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Junior sets the screen for Kuzma. Just 4 to shoot. Prime Time grabs the ball.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Fade away. Here's Tubb. Can't hit that one. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Milwaukee. Down by 12. Here's Junior. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
There's 1:40 left to play in the first. Prime Time, the pass to Dub. The Magic again can't hit. Milwaukee trails by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Tate, no good. The Magic shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. It's deflected. Anunoby outside. Inside. Kuzma passes to Lights Out. Now Junior. Out to Kuzma. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Here's Prime Time. He's got 10. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Loads it up for Junior. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tate. The natural is checked in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Prime Time. Miles Turner is checked in for Milwaukee. Ellis comes in for Lights Out. Puts it up from 15. It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And Orlando making a change here. Reza Shea checked in. .23 seconds left in the first.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
Cason Wallace. He's checked in for the Magic. Dorsey dishes to Tucker. 5 to shoot. Here's Sohan. Rebound, Milwaukee. Tate's only got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And so it's Orlando with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Magic leading by 6. They've got Cason Wallace. Speedy out there with Suggs. And it's the natural. And it's Sohan in at the power forward. This is out there for Orlando. Kuzma kicks to Turner. Now Payton. Anunoby outside. Outside Turner. Here's Payton. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Payton's got his second basket of the night. And here is Suggs. Nothing on the board. In the corner, Sohan with it. To the wing right side. Here's Tucker. Good work defensively by Turner.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
Anunoby finds Kuzma. Pass to Payton. Shoots over Dorsey. No good from Payton. Orlando leading by 4. Bounce pass from Sohan. Tucker. That one, no good. Payton with some nice D. Now Kuzma. Defended by Sohan. Outside Turner. Pass to Kuzma. Connects from three-point range. Kuzma's got 5 now.
And proving once again that he has the touch from beyond. Kuzma effective at cashing in there.
Sochan with the ball. Here's Dorsey. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Ellis with it. Picked up by Suggs. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Orlando, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Sochan, the pass to Dorsey. Tucker a screen. Here's Suggs. The Magic again can't hit. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Milwaukee. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Suggs. So for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac comes in for Sochan. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Cason Wallace. The Bucks also with the sub. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Kyle Kuzma. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Out left of the wing. Here's Dorsey. The Magic again can't hit.
And his shot just hasn't been there in this one. Luckily, his team has been able to make up the difference.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Checked in for Isaac. D, who's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Suggs. Scoreless thus far.
Look like he moves so slow, but he still gets the way
trying to get something going. Knocks down the 3 ball.
That's not watching.
The Magic by 2.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't
Big, he's
allow him to
physically
clean
too strong
run.
to have to use his body on that.
Turner with a screen on Suggs. And Tate gets it to go.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you
He
can
sets
get a
you
stop
up.
first.
You know he's going to pull his foot right back. Man, that's his shot right there.
It's
like the hardest step.
4-7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And the basket by Payton. Orlando trails by 3.
How comes we look to be like being a typical white player?
Pass to Dorsey.
Kicks
up a 3.
I like
Milwaukee with the rebound.
Especially for a white player.
This has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look at the same.
Now Towns.
He's trying to
From outside the arc. Tate, no good. Well, Orlando shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here.
Yeah, I know. I heard that.
Suggs in the corner. Tucker a screen.
They said.
6 to shoot. It's up a 3. The rebound by Payton. Payton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Towns. And the Natural's going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Primetime's checked in for Orlando. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Lights out checked in for OG Anunoby. Three-pointer, Payton. Got a piece of it. Here's Tubb. Rips down the 360 jam.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Pass to Payton. Poked away.
I think Harden's the underrated defender.
Here's Tubb. Defended by Payton.
He's not like
Now, here's Tucker. Here's Primetime. Clock is at 3. From 15 feet away. Rebounded by the Bucks. Tate's only got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Towns. Outside Turner. From past the arc. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Turner. Towns has got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks. Now Dorsey hasn't made one yet. Here he goes. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Magic making a switch here. Carter's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Anunoby's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Good.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to Turner. And here's Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And it's Primetime missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Tubb, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one goes on Anunoby.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
For Orlando, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Milwaukee now. Here's lights out. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Dub. Dub's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Dorsey. Sinks the triple. Dorsey's got 6 here in this quarter. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Anunoby kicks to Tate. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Tate's only got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Milwaukee. 1:37 left in the first half of basketball. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Turner passes to Tate. Over Dorsey. Tate, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's prime time. He's got 12. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Orlando making some changes. The natural, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And Banchero's subbed in for Speedy. Junior's checked in for Milwaukee. Payton comes in for OG Anunoby. A 3-ball. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Lights out with the bucket.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Pass to prime time. And that one is stuffed right through.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's lights out. He's got 5. To the paint. Stolen by Tucker. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
What a way to end the half there, guys. Big-time 3 to take the lead at the buzzer.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much with Doc Rivers. Doc, a back-and-forth affair so far. How do you pick it up in the second half?
Well, they were just a more physical team. I mean, they blew up all our actions. They got all the 50-50 balls. We got back in the game because we started doing the back out, so that's important.
We'll see if we can keep that up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for Milwaukee.
Give me Coach Gray Harris with the turnovers. It's time to slow things down. Protect the rock. Make the simple play.
Dr. O'Neal, I think your diagnosis is right on the money. They were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. And it was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Really an incredible game from primetime.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You got to give him credit.
Orlando leading. Heading underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. We've got D. Towns is out there with Payton. Then there's lights out, and it's Junior in its center. Now, here's Tate. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shoot 2.
first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Tate. Magic shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Banchero with the ball. Now Payton defending, and it's Banchero missing. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Here's lights out. Payton attacking. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's primetime. Pass to Dove. Another miss by Orlando.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
To the left wing. Tate kicks to Payton. Here's lights out. Off target from three-point range. Orlando trailing here. Banchero outside. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Pass to Tate. Towns kicks to Payton. His three-pointers off the mark. Orlando, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Banchero with the ball. To the middle. Here's Primetime. And the layup falls. Primetime's got it all tied up now for Orlando.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
Pass to Tate. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Primetime. He's got 16. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Magic lead by 2.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Payton. And off the glass. That one's good. Payton's got 13.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Tucker. Here's Dub. Clock at 6. Prime time. No good on the 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Junior. Oh, that's blocked. They recover it. Towns sets the pick for Peyton. Off target from outside. The Magic have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Here's Dub. 7 points in the game. No good on the triple. A shot by Tate with no one around. Rebounded by Tucker. Well, Orlando shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Takes the 13-footer. Another miss by Orlando.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They've led by as many as 14 points. Banchero with the screen from deep three-point land. Prime Time's shot is good. Prime Time's got 19 points.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Banchero against Towns. To the right side. Here's Tate. Got a hand on it.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Tubb. And again, it's Orlando with the 3. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Orlando?
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Speedy's checked in for Orlando. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Bucks. Here's lights out. 5 points in the game. Pass to Tate. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. And again, the Bucks miss.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
For Orlando, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. That's good from Tucker. Both free throws good from Tucker.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Will it go? And it's Junior missing. Orlando leading by 8. Pass to Primetime. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's lights out. He's got 5. Offline with his 3. Tucker dishes to Dorsey. Down low. Kicks it out to Banchero. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Takes the 3. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from lights out.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Pass to Primetime. Back to Banchero. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now Payton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Clearly a foul.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Payton. Orlando leading by 3. Pass to Dorsey. Anunoby against Banchero. The Magic again can't hit. Dorsey's gone 1 of 4 from distance. Out to the right wing for the tie. Lights out with the bucket. Lights out's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Primetime. He's got 19. From the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Primetime's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
Here's lights out. He is hauled in by Dorsey. 1:46 left to play here in the third. Pass to Primetime. A three-pointer off the mark. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting around 40% from the floor here. Here's lights out. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Dorsey passes to Banchero. 1:11 left to play in the third. It's stolen by Tate. Pass to Payton. It's stolen by Banchero. Here's Primetime. 22 points for him. puts up a deep three. The rebound by the Bucks. On the wing, Payton. He's covered by Banchero. And the shot goes in. Now that's 17 points for Red Hot.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Banchero. Another miss by Orlando.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Anunoby kicks to Junior. Here's lights out. He's got 11. Shot clock at 6.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Number 25, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And it's tied up with that one.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is great.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. We've got Jeremy Sohan. Speedy out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Dub, and it's Suggs in at point guard. This is out there for Orlando. Outside, Towns. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Magic shooting terribly up to this point. Just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Pass to Dub. Tate's only got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To take the lead. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting from Milwaukee. Keelan Ellis. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And Ellis drops them both.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Here's Dub. Tate covering. Here's Dub. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2. Number 7.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Suggs against Ellis. Pass to Towns. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, with his size and build, Towns can be very forceful inside, and no one was able to stop him.
Here's Dub. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Dub. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dub's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Driving to the basket. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for the Bucks. Tate. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And free throw good from Tate. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Bucks. And so he hits both. Here's Dub. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Ellis is checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Tate. Towns sets the pick for Tate. Ellis outside. Towns a screen on Suggs. Clock at 6. Ellis kicks to Towns. And again, the Bucks miss. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Dub. Releases with nobody on him. He carries the jumper. And the Magic lead by 1.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
My action figure all day. I think it works all day. Like, what can you eat? I want all this yesterday. Always watching this. Every the bathroom. I saw it. Who did it before her?
And the Magic making a change here. Banchero's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Junior's checked in for Miles Turner. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. And he begged his guys to get after it. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are in the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it. guys.
All right, thank you, David. Fires for three. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Tate with the ball. Outside, Towns. Up to Tate. Towns, the screen. A clear look for Tate. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Fourth quarter to play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Now Dorsey. With the floater. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Dorsey. The natural, he's checked in for Orlando. Primetime comes in for Suggs. The Bucks also changing it up. Payton, he's checked in for D. And Lights Out subbed in for Ellis. Both shots good from the stripe. Milwaukee trails by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Payton passes to Junior. Now here's Towns. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Banchero outside. Pass to Primetime. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Primetime's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Oh, Anunoby in position.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Primetime, the pass to Banchero. Pass to Primetime. There's the killer two-handed slam.
How about Banchero's vision? Keeps his eyes up and makes the extra pass.
Lights out, passes to Junior. And here is Payton. Here's Dorsey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul, 13 foul. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Dorsey. Dubs checked in for Trey Murphy. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Tate's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Milwaukee trails by 6. Pass to Lights Out. Stolen away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
That is Sun strength. Banchero takes the foul, but it's not enough to throw him off rhythm.
Trey Murphy's checked in for the Magic.
1 shot.
on the free throw. No good.
Well, look, Banchero's a guy who can put the offense on his back, and sometimes he can do it for long stretches.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Pass to Primetime. 6 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Towns.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And the first one drops.
I didn't care about smoking. That's how crap gets you.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Milwaukee trails by 10. Here's lights out. And here's Junior. 6 to shoot. Payton from outside. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Banchero, that's good.
It's always a good sign when Banchero is hitting the 3. He's working to become more consistent out there.
On the wing, Payton. Outside, Towns. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Magic leading by 10. Pass to Tucker. A rebound by the Bucks. Junior's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's Payton. That time on the assist by Junior. That's now 22 points for Red Hot.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Tucker a screen. Primetime, the pass to Banchero. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Banchero's got 7 points for the quarter.
Lots of heads-up play from Banchero, rescuing what could have been a wasted possession.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
That, yeah.
You must let your dancing shoes at home. Let's see what you got.
1:58 left in the game. Here's lights out. Goes up from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Dove. Dove's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Prime time, the pass to Banchero. Here's Prime time from outside off the mark.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Yeah.
And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within single digits.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. Pass to Prime time. Misses the 3. Milwaukee trails by 9. Out to the wing. Now here's Tate. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
There's 45 seconds left in the 4th. And Payton sends it back. Here's lights out. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Here are the Magic now. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Here's Prime time. The Magic again can't hit.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 4. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 6. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
tees off on that one. And the call will be against Dean. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Obviously upset to have to take a seat here, but at this point, I don't think it'll have an impact. The game's probably out of reach anyway.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. So the Magic win it, and this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now break 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Prime Time.